Welcome in, Libras. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our air signs Libras. So good to have you here. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Let's welcome in your cross watchers as well. Please feel free to swap around the energies as need be throughout the reading, and time is fluid. So anytime that you do come across this reading and you were drawn into it, was the time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Libra, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole situation, just some aspects, as well as and or an inner knowing. So take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just means the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this video. We will dive deeper into the messages coming through for you by looking at the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. Those zodiac signs can be about intimate connections as well as background players. Friends, family, extended family, blended family, distant cousins, aunts, uncles, relatives, friends, best friends, colleagues, work associates. Anybody that's really in your sphere or influences your energetic field. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we move forward. And if you don't know their zodiac signs of those that are not intimately connected with you, you will understand the energies, or you will connect with the energies as they show up when I read through the zodiac signs in the extended. So, and for those of you that sent me beautiful messages about Sylvester, our cat, he should be coming through here in a minute. He did make it through surgery. He's older. He is a rescue cat. He is still in recovery. So we are very grateful for that, and we thank you for all the kind messages that you sent to help him recover. So we still have him with us. He's a bit older, he's a bit fussy, and he'll probably saunter through here. You'll see that tail kind of like walking on by. All right, so this is a message for Libra, Moon, Rising, and Sun. This is a message for Libra, Moon, Rising, and Sun. This is a message for Libra, Moon, Rising, and Sun. Messages for those watching, please. One more time. Message for Libra, Moon, Rising, and Sun. All right. Here we go. So overall energy for the reading, or theme of the reading, is a star heading in what direction? Wondering maybe what direction you're heading in. Or this could be about your hopes and your dreams and your wishes. So let's see what your current energy is. We have the Three of Cups. This is a very playful, very kind, very generous, very giving. This is about being with friends and family and celebration. Let's see what your situation is here. We have the Five of Pentacles. So there could be something within your situation right now that maybe has you feeling a little bit, I don't want to say left out. I don't see that here. Maybe some sort of a loss, or some sort of a lack coming through. So let's see what your challenge might be. We have the Empress. So something isn't seen yet. Something is like in its fertile stages or its building stages. Because this is abundance. The Empress is all about abundance, creativity. So this could be trying to maybe find your creativity, maybe not knowing what that looks like, or maybe feeling like you lack something, like, you know, maybe you're not an artist, maybe you're not a what do you call that, where they on the wheels, ceramics, building like that. I mean, maybe there's some artistic endeavors that you just feel like you don't have the resources or the energy or the time or the material to do it. But let's see what life is working on with you. We have Two of Swords. What you're blocking yourself from, what you're unwilling to learn, what you're not trying, what you're keeping yourself away from. So let's see what should be fading away here. What have you mastered? What energy, what kind of got you here? We have the Hermit, isolation. I think this is more about keeping yourself away from situations or people or environments that may kind of pull on a side of you that you really don't know that much about yet or you haven't seen yet. So let's see what's going to be opening up for you here. What's heading your way? We have the Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. So some kind of something to overcome, something to, there's a wanting to be seen here, wanting to be recognized, wanting to, for something better, wanting for something more than what's being offered right now. So let's see what your assets are in this situation. What kind of crowns you? We have the Three of Materials. You work well with others. You can build well with others. You may be able to connect with others. But you have a cooperative spirit about you. So what are the outside influences affecting this situation or this issue? We have the Five of Swords. Competition. Other people competing for the same thing maybe you want in life or you would like to have in life. This could be arguing. This could be just discordant, right? Discordant with people in general. So let's see what your next steps are in this process once this opportunity comes in for you. We have the Fool. Starting over, carefree, moving forward with no abandon. Let's see what the big picture is. What is this really all about here for you? Queen of Emotions, doing something that you really, 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 really love. Doing something that fulfills your heart. Doing something that fulfills your soul. Doing something from the core of the essence of your being. That's what this is really all about. Because you're starting out with the star, the direction, hopes, dreams, visions. Gosh, if I could do anything I wanted in life and there were no barriers and nobody held me back and I had everything I need, what would it be? So how's this all going to play out for you? Let's see. Nine of Wands. It's not going to come easy. Attainment is possible. But it's not going to come easy. You may have to kind of push your way through this a little bit. So let's keep going with this for you, Libra. Let's find out what is this situation with the Five of Pentacles. So clarify what the Five of Pentacles is for Libra. Sylvester. It's right over there. He's hiding. We have the Muse of Inspiration. That is the highest card in the Wands. That is ingenuity. I mean, it's just success is inevitable. Whatever is inside of you is inevitable. Like it's just, it's going to be. We have that with death. And we have the 7 of Cups. So the gift is there, Libra. The gift is there. I don't know that you know it's there. I don't know that you have the skills for the gift, or that you even know what it is. Something else within, something else seems to be killing this off, or stopping it from emerging, or allowing it to emerge. Could be a lack of playfulness in your life. It could be a lack of like people that you need to connect with that may be kind of not on the same path, but have had like inspirational breakthroughs in whatever they've done with their life. But something here that has to do with a lack mentality, five of materials, a lack mentality, or feeling like it's not there, is killing this inspiration off. And 7 of Cups. I don't know that you really know how to tap in or what to do. The dream is here. The desire is here. It could be being drowned out by a lot of things. 5 of Voices could be being drowned out by a lot of things, but you got the Empress as a challenge. It's in there. So let's go there. Let's find out. What is this challenge? Clarify the challenge for Libra. Wow, you got another Muse card. Muse of Materials. Gemini had a reading similar to this. You might want to check out Gemini. There might be some parallels here. But abundance is whatever this is that's inside of you that wants to come out. It's attached to abundance. So give me 2 more on this, please. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 10 of Wands. You may see this is too far stretch of a reach for you. There's too many obstacles to overcome. It's going to take too long to get there. I'm not sure that you believe that you have the financial stability to do it. I don't know that this inspiration is going to come from financial stability. I think it's going to come more from inspiration and ingenuity and creativity, because underneath what you have for the Empress about what's wanting to emerge is the 3 of Cups. Playfulness, joy, having fun, doing something that gives you pleasure, gives you, you enjoy doing it. This is where the abundance is coming in. And I don't know that you may think this is just too far of a stretch. Too much. It's too much to do. Because you're coming with the 5 of Pentacles here. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how to get there. I don't know who to see. I wouldn't know where to start. I don't know how to get this launch. It's too overwhelming. And it is, because in your outcome here, you have the 9 of Wands, right? A lot of wands in here, so inspiration is all around you. 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Muse of Wands. It's going to take some creative planning. Definitely will take some creative planning. And it's not something that has to be devoured in one chunk, right? It can be, spread out. This week I'm going to work on this part of whatever it is I want to do. And I would like to just get something written, something down on paper. And then the next week, well, maybe I'll add to that a little bit and see what that looks like. And then the following week, well, maybe I'll look up some names of people who are in this similar career or trade or situation or circumstance, and just maybe read one story about how they kind of emerge from this. So let's see what the universe, what life is trying to work on here with you, because we got the Two of Swords. You just shut down, unwilling to work here, unwilling to learn, not going there. We have the Emperor. This guy wanted to come out. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Page of Cups. So what the universe is trying to work on with you is to move away from that goal-orientated mentality and to start working on more of an inspirational aspect. Something that gives you great pleasure and gives you great joy. And whatever that is, instead of putting a goal-orientated plan to it, move away from that, right? Look at this from a different experience of learning, or a different experience of creating. Look at this more as play, so it can, muse of inspiration, emerge on its own. It can bring forth or birth forth how it wants to birth forth, instead of trying to like, okay, well, all businesses start with, you got to have a business plan. You got to have a website. You got to have, people who are backing you. You got to have some kind of profit margin orientation. You got to have, you got to have an LLC. You got to have it registered here. Instead of looking at all the red tape, move away from that right now. Because that's where this too much, it's too much. There's too much coming at me. There's too much to do. And this is where you start breaking down the whole into tiny pieces. So what would be fun to do to create a business card? Just be imaginative. Just be imaginative. What would be fun to do, look like on a, doodle it. It doesn't have to be, perfect and graphics, and you're on getting all these apps that you can work with to make these cards. Just doodle something and see what it looks like and play with it for a while and see how it makes you feel. Because what's fading away here, you've got the Hermit. You've mastered this, okay? You've mastered staying away from what's really pulling on your heartstrings. So let's see what that is. Let's get a little clarity here on this Hermit. This is what you've mastered. By taking the actions that you have taken already, these are the results of what's coming through. The Hermit. Avoidance. Staying away. So clarify what this is. And independence. Oh, Marie. Somehow, you have your independence tied up to this staying away from what is pulling on your heartstrings. I don't know what that means. Maybe you do. Maybe it's, working at a job that's pays the bills and pays the medical bills, and you might be scared that you might not have an independence like you want to, that you might not get to be independent if you decide to take this venture. Give me one more, please, on this. And the World, yeah, too many changes. Something has to end so something else can begin. And so I think that's where the avoidance issue is coming in. But you've mastered this. So you've already done this in the past. Maybe you didn't like it, so you don't want to try it again, right? And what's more telltale in this is the fact that everything is constantly moving and evolving anyway. So even if you stay in this situation in avoidance, eventually you're going to be moved out of avoidance, because everything is always changing and evolving. So let's find out what this opportunity is coming in here. This is from now until the next 3 months. What is this Six of Inspiration? What is this badassery that's coming through here? We have the Queen of Swords. Too many. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Star. Wow. Okay, so what's coming in, what's anchoring in around the corner for you, you are going to see very, very, very clearly. The fog is going to be lifted. The truth about your dreams and your hopes and your visions and what direction you need to go in. And this is kind of like taking you to something better. This opportunity is coming, heading your way to take you elsewhere. Because where you are, there's nothing bad about it. But the overall energy for your reading, or the overall energetic theme or the issue, is about what you really hope and dream for. Because if the inner knowing or the inner desire wasn't there for something different, the Empress, then it wouldn't be showing up here as an issue. Because something's not being thought out, and something seems to be too far out of the ballpark to be able to attain. But, and you know, there are going to be some obstacles. I mean, you know, this isn't, it's not an easy road to follow. But others have done it. It may not be easy, but it can be done. So let's see what the Three of Pentacles is here for you. This is how, this is what's crowning you, what you're really, really good at. Working with other people, cooperation, collaborative projects, building something with others, creating something with others. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Wands. What's one more? And we have Judgment. Wow. So what crowns you, or what you're good at, is being able to kind of, you got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is someone who's very nurturing, very grounded, very considerate, very kind, very compassionate. So one of their assets here is that you have the ability to connect with people and understand their need or what they want. So if you're looking at a business situation, you have the ability to connect with somebody, kind of see the underneath picture. Like, I'm doing tarot reading right now. I'm connecting with you on an issue. I'm giving you creative consultation by breaking this down into pieces, this issue, so we can put it back together in the whole, and you can look at this a little bit differently and maybe see some things that you hadn't seen before. You have those same abilities. And it may not be in, you know, like a reading. Maybe it's in creating, I don't know, a painting, or creating jewelry, or creating a biking program for the community. I mean, it could be anything. And you have the ability to take this Two of Wands and kind of go from where it is in its initial stages to where it wants to go. Judgment, realization. Like you can see the big picture and you can see the path in which it needs to go. And so you're helping other people to kind of see it too. So let's see what this outside influences are with the Five of Voices. Or the Five of Swords. This just could be daily life, the grind of daily life pressing on you. We have the Seven of Wands. You're at an advantage here. Or you may feel like you have to defend this. Or maybe there's people coming at you that are just like, oh my goodness. Getting ahead of myself. There may be people around you. Well, let me lay them out because see, I'm getting ahead of myself. So when they start dropping out of my hands, I'm trying to go too fast. We have the Devil and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some kind of false truths coming through here for you. Something's trying to evolve here. Capricorn energy's coming in here, and we got Sagittarius energy coming in here. But there's something holding you back because you got the Devil with the Seven of Wands. Something is holding you back, and it might have to do with outside voices, right? Outside expectations, outside influences, competition, feeling like you have to fight your way through. But you got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there is evolvement going anyway. Whether it moves, you decide to move forward with it or you decide not to move forward with it, things are going to change anyway. And I think you might see this as something that's not in your favor. I think you might see this as something that's trying to push you out of your comfort zone, so to speak. Something that's like trying to be invasive. But there's untruth here about that. So let's see what the Fool is, because this is your next steps. Pack your backpack and get on a flight and go to Europe and backpack around Europe. Except it's really cold in Europe, right? We have Justice. So doing the right thing, doing what's real to you, finding the truth. We have the Six of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Six of Cups is about maturity. It's also about challenge. It's about changes. And it's about perseverance and having patience. So it doesn't have to be all or nothing kind of thing. Because what's next is you've got the Fool, so you're just jumping into it. I don't think that's what's expected. There's balance here. There's patience with perseverance that kind of needs to be intertwined together. Maybe you feel like patience is just, having patience is overwhelming. Or maybe you look at it as that's like a defeatist kind of way to do something. Like if it's not all or nothing, then it's not going to work. But that's not how this is panning out here. Because first you need to kind of get in touch with what it is you want, you really want, and know that it can be attainable. Because when this opportunity shows up for you that you could, you know, there's a want for something better, using the assets that you have already gained here in understanding that you have the ability to work well with others, you have the ability to cooperate, you know, and build. You can see things that others may present to you. They bring you a need. You know what they want. You're able to put it in the right direction. And, you know, you're able to, like, help them see it as well. Those are your assets. And so those things take time to kind of, like, bring it all together, you know, the pieces with the whole. And so having patience, but yet also perseverance, like still pushing forward, still moving forward. Because the Six of Cups is about remembrance of the past. So there are things that you have done in your past that are very meaningful and provide balance here in order to move forward. Whatever that is. You would know what that is better than, I mean, it's not coming up here. It doesn't say, in the past you used to paint. In the past you used to, you know, but there's some kind of muse in you of inspiration, and that's not gender specific. A muse is a master that wants to come out, the Empress. So let's see what, this is a big picture here. The Queen, what is this all about? Like, why is this here? Queen of Emotions. Doing something that you love to do. That you really love to do. 8 of Wands. Look how he's... Yep, that's it. Doing something that you want to do. Let's go. Who is that? That looks like a turtle. Only he's not walking slow, he's running. But this is advancement. You want to do something that you really want to do. And this is about advancement, moving forward. Could be using your voice. Could be something that, you know, can take off really fast once it's grounded. So let's see how all this is going to play out for you, Libra. Well, if you can grab this opportunity, use your assets, and start taking the necessary steps, although it's going to take perseverance, you have the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning awaits you in the tangible realm. Something new wants to come forth and wants to be birthed. And not only is it beneficial for you, it's going to bring in an abundance of wealth and stability. And, you know, this is philanthropy 101, the Muse of materials. Like, it's going to solidify. It's going to bring you material wealth. It's going to bring you abundance. It's just an all around, like, you're going to be sitting pretty. So let's see who's coming through here for you. I've got Scorpio coming in. I got Scorpio coming in again. I got Aquarius coming in. I got Aquarius coming in over here. I've got Taurus and Libra coming in here. I got Virgo coming in. I got Capricorn and Aquarius over here. I got Cancer. I got Capricorn. I got Libra again. So I'm going to look at those in the extended as well as actions and advice for you. For those of you that are not going on, let's get some guidance for you. This is from the Essential Oils Healing Deck. So instead of getting a crystal this week, we're looking at an essential oil, something that you can use, tangible, that will kind of like get you going here. Get you on this path in the right direction. That's the overall energy. Heading in the right direction. Come on, let's go. All right, so this is for Libra. too many. Oh, basil came out. Wow. Basil restores mind, body, and spirit. Basil. That's like the all-around herb to use. Basil. Basil is a powerful restorer of body, mind, and spirit, especially when you are feeling overwhelmed or exhausted. Strengthening and stimulating with the ability to ease physical, emotional, or mental fatigue, basil essential oil can help when you're experiencing a wide range of symptoms due to stress or energy depletion. Basil also has a reputation as an aphrodisiac and a potent ingredient in potions that can awaken love when a partner's interest or passion has faded, or when sexual desire is lost due to anxiety. Basil can be used for acne, anxiety, boosting confidence and diminishing negative thoughts, cancer, dental plaque or oral health, depression, anger, diminished fear, fatigue, feelings of tension and sadness, fevers, fibromyalgia pain, immune system boost, inflammation, mental alertness, PMS, respiratory healing from asthma, bronchitis, and sinus congestion, and to help soothe the skin. Remember that whenever you use essential oils, if you're using it topically, you never put the essential oil in its pure form on your skin. Always dilute it with a carrier oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, or sweet almond oil. So that's what I have for you this week, Libra. For those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. And until next time, my friends, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. Bye-bye.